Well, guess what? Guess who can't count? How are you, Nick? Hey, we're live. That happened last time. Remember, I'm going do 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 do, and you're going, we're live.
We are live. Oh, we're a bit early. So, I mean, you can always pop the countdown back on for a little bit.
That's all right. No, we'll just chatter away, and
Cool.
because
Well, listen, while you do that, then Adaire, I'm just going to go and quickly check that we're good for Amazon.
Okay, no worries. All right. So while Nick goes to check that we're good on Amazon, I'm going to jump on. There's a bit of finoogling here. And just let me know if you're here. We'd love to see you. We're here for the cook-off, the England versus Australia Great Amazon Live Cook-Off. And I'm going live on Amazon now, so it looks like that's working. Nick's gone to check the tech because he doesn't have like octopus arms that reach upstairs, so he's got to go up and find them. And we've got Christina here. Hi, yay, Christina, you're here. So good to see you. And we made it this week, which is really, really excellent. And hi, Judy. Hey, lovely to see you here. Where are you from? Let me know. I know Christina's in Adelaide, and we've got myself here in beautiful Brisbane, near off the coast of Coochie-Mudlow Island. I can see Nick's hands there. Something's happening. And Nick is in Farnborough, Fairmouth, something in England.
Farnborough in Hampshire. It's the birthplace of British aviation. Not a lot of people know, but if you're a Farnborough person, you're very proud of that fact. Yeah, we had a guy called now. I don't know whether you've seen it yet, Adaire, but I've switched the stream on. You should be able to switch it on to Amazon. We're live.
Christina, you're Melbourne. I feel like I know all the Adelaideans so well, and I'm getting to know Christina so well, and I forget that we haven't met, which is why I think she's from Adelaide. And now we've got Judy from Narrandera near Wagga. Wow. So we're 3 states and 2 countries. So let us know if you have any other friends from anywhere else. We'd love to see them as well. So let them know. Pop over to Amazon. We're live over there. You can have a look at my channel, which is mytimetv.live, and I'm going to just pop that into the stream for you. And we've also got Nick's channel live at the same time.
We've done it, and that is just in your URL. Just type in nickwood.live and that will take you straight there. So we've overcome our tech challenges at last.
Even better. That could be momentary. Not that I want to be the naysayer, but it's like sometimes. Hang on. Sometimes. Where are we? Sometimes we speaketh too soon. Now we're doing the Brady Bunch, and you'll find that Nick, he's where are we? Nick, yours should be in there as well. Please do. There we are. Nickwood.live. And just click on the link. Pop over. Do us a favor. Do yourself a favor and give us both a follow. Pop into Nick's stream and also mine. We're both live. We both have shopping channels on Amazon. We're on the Live Influencer program, and I believe both of us have just made the insider level just recently. So yay, go us.
Yeah. That's the celebration. We are Amazon live stream influencer insiders, which is really cool.
are. It's a mouthful.
It is, and lots of people don't really know. But it's where you can go and actually watch a ton of great shows by people like myself and Adaire, and go shopping at the same time. It's huge. So it's amazing. Check it out.
I'll drink to that. I'd like to say that this is my homemade kombucha. And if you're on Amazon and you have a look, I could probably feature some products. So we do have. Did I just go blurry then?
Did you?
It's my camera doing its job. Was it me? And it wasn't me drinking too much kombucha.
That's the thing. Yeah, have you been fermenting your kombucha? Actually, I nearly bought some myself yesterday. I had to go to Holland and Barrett. I don't. Did you get those in Oz? Basically, it's
the place. No.
Yeah, basically, it's a little shop where you can buy all the health foods and like. So I was on my quest for almond flour in order to make my dough.
Now, what was I doing over here? I was going to go to, oh my God, this is. So tell us about your dough. While I do this, I want you to show this because I think your process is just a bit longer than mine. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to say what we would love for you to do if you're watching is we love to have a party, and the more the merrier. So we would love for you to come on over and do what this says down here. If you can read, you can read that. Please let your friends and family know that we're live. Tell them to come along because we would love to have a party and we would love to see you over at Amazon. The only thing is we can't, by the magic of numbers, we can't show, because we're all dentists, we can't show you comments on the screen if you comment on Amazon, but we would love to see you over there and just saying hi. Yeah, now I'm on Twitter. How did that work?
And you're on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter. Now, okay, so I'm going to feature a SCOBY. So just have a look. If you're over on Amazon, there's SCOBYs there. And seriously, they are, to make your own kombucha, it is one of the really easiest. It's fermented tea, if you don't know. And 9 times out of 10 when I say to somebody, oh, I make kombucha, and they go, that's disgusting. If it's not made properly, and usually if someone makes it at home, and invariably I've tasted homemade kombucha. In fact, I've made it myself and it tastes like vinegar. And when it gets like that, then you mix it with oil and you use it as solid dressing. But if you make it properly and you ferment it for the right amount of time, it's just delicious and it's brilliant for gut health. Really is brilliant. So there's kombucha SCOBYs there. Have you got things lined up on your shopping list that you want to talk about as well? There's glass.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things on mine. Basically, the kit I'm using, and today I'm going to be using my scary Ninja, my military Ninja, which is on there. Going to use it 2 ways. I'm going to use it for blitzing my tomato to make the base, because we are doing pizza today. So we're channeling our inner Italian. So I'm going to do blitz up with some tomatoes, but also I'm going to use the dough hokey bit.
Hi, John.
I get so technical. I'm going to use the processor for the actual dough kneading. That's the word I was looking for, which I've never done before. So there's potential for it to go incredly wrong. So, but we'll give it a go.
You mean like mine? For those of you who haven't seen us or had the pleasure of joining us on this cooking show, I challenged Nick to a cook-off. Now, I'd been thinking about doing a cooking show on my boat for a long time, and the opportunity just didn't knock. And one day I saw Nick on Amazon Live, and I thought, how much fun would it be to do a cooking show with someone else, both on Amazon Live at the same time? And so I just said to Nick, I challenge you to a cook-off, spaghetti bolognese. Well, that was our very first show, but the first time we came into the show, and he slides on this white coat, and I'm thinking, what is he, a doctor? And then he sidles up to the camera, and he shows us what's on your pocket there.
It's the Raymond Blanc School of Cookery. Yes, I didn't tell Adaire that I got a.
But the funny thing was, it's not like I've been hustled, which I find completely hilarious, because I challenged you to the cook-off and you accepted, and then I find out when we're live that you've got a diploma in cookery.
Yeah, gourmet cooking and catering. I just casually did as I was lounging around in Germany, and then I did a little bit at the Raymond Blanc School of Cooking. But and this is the thing. I want to say firstly, hello Stephen. I know you're watching on Amazon, so thank you for watching.
Oh, hey Stephen.
And yeah, and as a nod to that beautiful part of my life when I lived in Germany, my topping today is going to be pepperoni and German meats.
Oh, Krensky.
That's always assuming I can make the dough.
Okay. Well, that's really cool because I think it's really funny that I happen to challenge a gourmet cook to a cook-off. So my line to that is when he shows us his white coat with his little thing on the Raymond LeBlanc School of Cookery, I go, yeah, you might be a chef or a cook, but I got a boat. So
yeah, so, you had a very colourful jacket on. So.
And I'm wearing my Indigenous shirt. This is the shirt that was painted by my friend Luke Maley. It's got the Rainbow Warrior. Oh, hang on that side, the Rainbow Warrior, and it's the. Let me just show you that side. It's for 2020 NAIDOC week. It was the chosen pattern for NAIDOC week last year. Very talented artist Luke is, and Bonetta's here. Yeah. Hello, Bonetta. Bonetta from Beleaguered, Melbourne. Pardon?
Oh, I just saw that comment from Christina. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've not used this piece of the kit myself, so this is a journey into the unknown for me as well.
Is this the first time?
How hard can it be? It could be very hard.
Never say that. So this is never say how hard can it be. All right. Exactly. Now so I don't know whether I've got my. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll just say.
Yeah, I'll that in. And I'm slightly distracted by men walking past my window in yellow high vis.
Oh, well, as long as I get clothes on.
Yeah, I
would be very distracted if that happened here.
Right, let me.
So please do remember, we'd love to see you over at Amazon. The links are in the comments, but they're actually above. So if you've just come into the conversation, have a look in the comments thread. Pop over to Amazon and please do say hi to us over there and give both Nick's channel and mine a little hug by clicking the blue button that says FOLLOW, and we would really appreciate that because as Amazon Live Influencer insiders, we are aiming. What's the next level? It's like a game. Well, they gamify it, haven't they? Nick's gone. Nick's off, mate.
That's right. I was just getting some more water. Yes. What's the level after that?
What's the level after that? Yes. Insider, and then there's another one. Then there's like the premiere or the yeah. Anyway, that's what we're working towards. So, I've got some other things here. I've got a Scam Pan saucepan and a non-stick skillet. I have some saucepans here. A spaghetti server.
A non-stick skillet.
Oh, there we are. There's some Scam Pan stainless steel saucepans. So featuring some products. Just scroll through what we've got there. If there's anything that you're looking for that's not there, please let me know and I'll find some links for you. We might even be able to see what we can do in terms of getting if there's any promotions going or anything like that for particular products. All right. Now, Nick's on a roll here. He's getting ready. The reason I'm not panicking is because I'm not cooking. I'm just watching him. No, the reason I'm not panicking is because I've got this. This is my dough. Nick said to me, how on earth do you cook when you don't, how do you cook pizza when you don't have an oven? And I went, well, you'll just have to join me and find out. And, of course, I thought, okay, Nick's up for the challenge. He's going to cook something without an oven as well, cook a pizza without an oven. And I keep seeing this bit of my hair sticking out, and it's annoying. And he says, oh, how do I cook without, how am I going to cook? And I thought, oh, okay, well, he's going to figure it out, and he'll cook a pizza without an oven too. But I was wrong.
Yeah.
And what did you say when?
Yeah. I said, how do you cook a pizza without an oven? And basically, you showed me that, and I said, you do realise it's a cooking show we do.
Well, definition. If the definition of cooking is applying heat to food, then I'm on a winner.
Yeah, that's true. And I won't be using my oven, only the grill part, just for the topping.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
That's all. No.
Cool. All right.
No, I'm going to cook the dough in a little in a skillet frying pan so it cooks through. Then we'll just finish it off at the end. So
great stuff.
Flour, yeast, water.
I'm just trying to find a slide there, and I'm just going to pop it into my story. So if you happen to be watching, hit the little button that goes like that and pop it into your story, or let other people see it, because we like to share the fun. So if you have any questions or any comments, we're open to them all. Fully bring on the critic. Because I've got two cameras, I'm going to put mine like this, and Nick has got yours strategically placed. You're a little bit blurry there, Nick, but I'm not sure whether that's on the dashboard of Be Live. I think it is.
Could be.
Yeah, you're coming through okay on the. Okay.
Right, now I'm not sure which one to press on this one. Let's go low dough.
I just muted you then. Is it still going? Yeah, so I think they're ninja, and Christine is saying she has one for uses for smoothies. I think you said that last time too, Christina.
That was way too noisy.
Well, okay, there's a cooking show. But hey, did you know new Facebook portals have a noise reduction, so that if you have the portal and you have the camera on, it actually reduces the background noise.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Yeah. So that's the portals, which you can use. Oh, it says cut here, and look. Genius at work, folks. Check this out. Resealable here. Hang on. Resealable here. Cut here, and that's where I cut. So
cool. Yeah, that's tricky stuff. I like your. Is that like the French technique?
That's it. What, cutting it where it's not supposed to be?
Yeah, cutting the packaging, is that classically trained? Anyway, I need to put more flour in. I've got way too much water in my.
I worked hard to learn how to do that. Come on.
Let's go a bit of.
So one of the things that I did, when I'm going to use, I'm going really basic here, just a few ingredients. I've got some bocconcini. I'm showing the microphone. Some bocconcini. I have a couple of tomatoes, beautiful ripe red tomatoes, and I have some basil pesto. Now, if I had a few more basil leaves and some cashews, I could probably make my own pesto and like really show off. But I'll work on that for next time, if you don't mind. So. So what I did, once I had some of these in the freezer, and I took them out. 2 were stuck together, so I put them in the pan to make them thaw out a bit, and they both, like, when I couldn't put one back in the freezer, so I flipped it over, took them apart, and I filled it up with cheese. So I had a cheesy crust pizza. Now, does anyone want me to do that this time? Shall I make a cheesy crust pizza, or shall I just do it straight up? How fat do you want my backside to be? Because I got to eat this. Let us know. Shall we do cheesy crust or not? Because that's a little bit wet will. Okay, so.
I can do cheesy crust, yeah. I'm having great trouble getting my lid back on.
Ah, there are you? Okay. I don't feel so bad about not being a gourmet cook then.
Yeah, no, it's the ability of Not sure which one.
Who have we got? Oh, Christina, she wants cheesy. Cheesy. That's cool. I liked when I showed you a comment, Christina. I see my boat just peeking out. Look, the bum of the boat just peeking out behind there. All right. Let's go cheesy. I'm just going to pop over to Amazon Live and see if I can see any comments over there, and we will start our engines. Do you cook the base first? Do you grill it or make it? And yours is kimbo, is it?
I was just going to cook it in the. It does help if I line up the 2 arrows, everybody. I was making a right pig's ear of that.
Have you seen there's a Andrew, I think it's Andrew Lulig comic strip, and it's been made into birthday cards as well, and it's a title is a kid pushing a door, like pushing it, and it says pull on it, and the caption is genius at work. So okay, that crashed and burned.
This is idiot at work. Right, now I've got that on. Apologies for the noise again, a bit more low dough.
Okay, Joanne is over on Amazon and she's asking for cheesy crust, please. Hello, Joanne. Is that Joanne, my sister? I would love it if it was.
There you go. That is now looking like dough.
That's a good thing. So tell us about the dough. I know you started mentioning it before, but I'd love to know. So tell us about. Oops.
Sorry, what do you want to know?
So the dough.
The dough. So yeah. So now it has obviously now become a nice dough. And how fast? Once I got the right measure, how fast was that?
Well, once you figured out the lid.
Well, yeah. Dough took 2 minutes. Trying to put the lid on was a good 5 or 6. So there you go.
There you go. All right.
But
let's get this.
I'm really glad I used that, because that was super fast. And as you can see, it's now very, very pliable. It's beautiful. Smells like dough. It's got yeast. Very nice. So,
well, I've got this is sourdough. This is a sourdough flatbread, lovingly made by Helga's. And I'm going to do cheesy crust. Okay.
Probably gonna have to roll it out as well, aren't I? Let me just make myself a bit of space. Actually,
okay, so I'm just going to pop that in.
I'll quickly just blitz my tomatoes, because what's going to happen with my tomatoes is
it's going to make more noise.
It's going to make more noise, but also they're they'll probably go quite bright in colour. So I'm going to blitz them just so I can start to then cook them back out, because they'll get lots of air in, and that's not so good. But
okay,
it's better than
here's
just
mine. Here's mine I prepared earlier. Is that for your base? There's my base I prepared earlier. But seriously, you're inspiring me now, Nick. Now I'm going to have to come next
Nice.
time. I'm going to make my own pesto because I've got the electricity sorted out almost to a point where I think I can plug everything in and have a blender going as well for a few minutes. Of course, if everything shuts down, you know I was wrong.
Oh wow.
We're getting
That's
there.
true. Oh, if you're on my Amazon channel, I think these are on there as well. These are, again, my favourite German Wursthof knives. They are just the best there ever is.
All right.
So,
is this like the cook and the chef? Yeah. You're the chef. Here's me. I'm just going to recommend. I'm going to recommend my cheapo Chef Craft paring knives, which you can get a set of 6 for $13. Oh dear.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's funny because I mean, I know I'm a bit of a name dropper, but this was when I was in the Blanc School of Cooking. Yeah, they had Wursthof knives as well, and I told the story before where the guy who was also training with me, or one of the guys, yeah, we were all told they are really, really sharp knives, and we were just chopping up some. I was going to say courgette, but I know you call it zucchini. He was chopping up some zucchini and included his finger in the. So that didn't stop anyone. They just sat him in the corner. Another chef came round, stuck his hand in the air to stem the blood, and it was. I mean, it was a meaty old cut. It really was bleeding. And yeah, the big thing was we just had to carry on. Oh, it was huge. It wasn't coloured. No, it was big white thing. I mean, he couldn't cook the rest of the day. It was. I thought he was going to have to go to hospital, but they did. So basically, he had a really good day because we all basically just ate everything we cooked.
Well, one
of those cookery schools where you do. Yeah, no, you do lots of different things, and actually, you eat most of it as you're going along. So we ate our own lunch, made a beautiful raspberry charlotte. So gorgeous little mousse, lovely sponge, lovely syrup, raspberries all sat on top. I mean, it took all day, all those different processes, but my God, it was nice. And I'm not a big sweet lover. Anyway, so let me get my tomatoes in.
All right, well, you do that. I've cooked one. This has to happen in sort of like rounds. Well, I've cooked one side of one. Now I'm cooking the other side of the other one. And I'm going to. It's a bit. If you have to do it in order, because otherwise you're going to end up with a burnt crust, and it's not melted on top. So it's a bit of an art to this. As simple as it may seem to some. It's
going for food puree. Let's see what happens.
So I'm using I could just mute him. Okay, so I've just muted him. That's okay. He doesn't know I'm muting him. He'll find out. Okay. Is his mouth moving? Can you hear anything? Can you hear me, Nick?
A little bit deaf. But that was so cool. And you could hear it going up through the gears. They're getting more and more. No, and that's why I love it as a gadget.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're going to do it again because I muted you. You're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, I was saying that's what I loved about it was you could hear it. If it wasn't muted, you could hear it go up through the gears as it got quicker and quicker. And yeah, it is just so fast. I mean, yeah, it's not the cheapest bit of kit on the planet, but don't know if it do the job well. I could say that, but that's what I meant. So it's gone a little bit pinky. The tomatoes. So as I cook it out, that colour will then go back down into the red. So I'll get cracking on that. So dough ready. Well, not ready, but dough done. Tomatoes blitzed. And oh look, we've only been going 25 minutes. It's almost as if it's easy to do this. So what are you doing there, Adaire?
All right, so this is the cheesy crust. I'm doing the cheesy crust. I've just cooked this both sides. And now I'm making the cheesy crust because Joanne and Christina asked for a cheesy crust, and you ask and you shall receive. I shall make and then I shall eat. And I did this by accident recently. So I've turned it right down because what happens now is I've got to put the bocconcini or tomato, the bocconcini, the pesto, lovingly made coals.
Yeah.
Pop that on now, and then we'll put the rest of the ingredients on.
Yeah. Right. So I'm using, again, if you're watching on my Amazon channel, we've got the circular frying pans up there as well. So I'm using them, the big one to cook off the dough, almost like a flatbread, really. And then the little saucepan, that's going to blitz down my tomato. Well, tomatoes are blitz. That's just going to cook it down, really reduce it, and that will reduce really quite quick. That's the plan.
That's the plan. Okay. Yeah. So if you've just tuned in, I'm Adaire and Nick. I'm in Australia and near Coochie-Mudlow Island. Nick is in Hampshire in England. Did I listen to you properly?
Yes.
Hampshire in England, and we're having a cook-off tonight. This is cook-off number 4 or 5, I believe. And we are cooking pizza. It was supposed to be no-bake pizza, no oven-baked pizza, but you're doing a grill, aren't you? So you're off the hook. And I'm going to
use the grill.
And I'm doing pizza in a fry pan because I don't have a grill or an oven. But when I get one of those blow torches, then I can pretend I have a drill and just burn all my food on purpose instead of just doing it accidentally like I normally do.
That's very true.
So, yeah.
I mean, if I cook all the topping, I guess I don't have to finish it off under a grill. I just thought just to melt the cheese. Did I mention cheese?
Well, that's one of
at the top. So.
Yeah, that's one of the issues that I have when I'm doing the cooking, like without an oven, as well as getting the cheese all nice and sort of the brown on the cheese and getting that.
Yeah.
That's why I want one of those little blow torches, and it will make me feel like I might even be a bit more qualified than I am. But we're here for fun. And to sell some stuff if people want to buy. Let's see, we've got some.
Let me show you.
Oh, here we go.
Tomato sauce. Here we go. So that's now cooking down. So that's all right. Now, what I did do, a bit of a schoolboy error though, was I should have just peeled the tomatoes quickly first.
Oh, okay.
But
how do you peel tomatoes that aren't cooked?
Oh! Have I got another one I can show you?
Is that something I don't know? No. Just put some Himalayan salt on and a bit of pepper.
No, unfortunately, I used them all up. But basically, it's super easy. And depending on what we're going to do, actually, guys watching, of course, let us know if you want us to cook what you want us to cook next week. So we're always open to offers, anything that can challenge us, or as we were saying last time, if you want to give us a set of ingredients or something, and then we'll see what we can come up with.
That'd be
obviously
great.
Let us know as well. But to peel a tomato, I used to spend ages. Yeah, Adaire, I used to spend ages putting them in boiling water, then taking them out, and then trying to peel them.
Yeah.
No, it's a real fuss. So basically, now you just quarter them, and literally just with a sharp first off knife. In fact, this very one, just slide the knife underneath the skin, and the skin. and the skin comes off really, really easily. It's just so much easier
you
than
don't have to,
about boiling water.
So you don't put them in hot water or anything. You quarter them.
Not anymore. No.
Oh,
no,
wow.
I just quarter them, slide the knife in. And you can take it off really, really, really thin. And yeah, it's, for me, that is just so much easier than crossing them and trying to slip the skins off, because some do come off, some don't, and then you get messy hands like that. Let's make life easy.
All right, I'm putting bocconcini cheese on because I've got the big.
Anyway,
I've got the pizza mix cheese inside the crusts, so I've got bocconcinis here. And a little hint: if you decide to do the non-chef cook, non-gourmet, and you want a way of cooking, and you want to make gourmet pizzas, mine are gourmet because I got basil on them. You put a herb on them. If you put a herb on them, you can call them gourmet. That's my conclusion.
Yeah. Oh, Adaire, I'm absolutely with you. Just a couple of herbs.
Yeah. If you use bocconcini, remember to make it dried off first, because otherwise your pizza goes soggy, and there's nothing worse than a soggy pizza.
Oh no. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, are you a deep crust or thin pizza base?
I'm I don't normally eat pizza, but if I did, I would have a thin crust with a thin base with a cheesy crust, like a stuffed crust.
A stuffed. Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm a thin base man myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does this pizza measure up for keto, Nick? See what I did there? Did you see what I did there?
Very good, very good. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I'm working on the basis that if I can turn it down, if I can make the crust really thin, it's not going to be too carby. And I was looking at making. There's something they use in keto called fathead dough, and basically that's using mozzarella, but not the boar mozzarella, so that's like the grated mozzarella, and cream cheese, almond flour, and an egg, and you whisk those up. Now, I was seriously tempted to do that today, but then it's called fathead for nothing. It's not called fathead for nothing. It is just super fat in there, and I just wasn't sure I really fancied it as a pizza base. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it with a dough. I'm not zero carb, so it's low carb. So I'm sure I won't have more than whatever it's supposed to be, 20 grams of carbs in this pizza.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't eat it all. That's the danger, though. It might taste so good, Adaire, that I just stuff my face, and that's it.
Ooh. And why not, indeed? Why not, indeed?
I have to say, the old weight is still coming off. That's
still coming off.
About 15 kilos now since.
Well done.
Yeah.
So that's a few more since we started doing our cooking show. Look at that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it would have been good few kilos since we started the cooking show. So yeah.
I'm just going to pop our deets back into the news feed if I can find yours. Where are you, Nick? Over here. There we go. So just remember, pop over to mytimetv.live over on, hang on, I'll hide this one, over on Amazon, and give the channel a bit of a follow or like. There's follow over there. Give the channel a bit of a, I don't know why that went. It's odd. And also we have Nick's. nickwood.live. over there as well. So you follow that over and see us both over there live on Amazon at the same time by the magic of technology. When it works, it's amazing. There we go.
Now, as I said, this tomato is reducing down beautifully. It's
yeah.
And as I said, it's now gone back to being that lovely red colour.
Oh, nice.
Tomatoes.
He knew that was going to happen.
as opposed to the pink one.
Just also, just we're live on mytimetv.live. We're also on Women in Business Amplified. On my personal profile, I think we're cross-posted over to Nick Wood's page and LinkedIn on my profile on LinkedIn. So if you're watching from there, hello. And we're also syndicated through the Binge Networks program, and we're syndicated out to over 50 channels of TV on demand. And so we're on Amazon, we're on Apple, we're on Amazon Fire. We've got our own app on Amazon Fire. We're also on Apple and Roku, Sony, Panasonic, and those apps. So if you've got a smart TV and you've got the Roku app, you'll be able to find us there on Binge Networks. So there we are as well. Yes, I'm going to go over to my herb garden.
Oh, nice. Yes, we like your herb garden. That's very impressive.
I hid that great big roll of paper towels. I thought no one's going to see it over there, and now I'm just showing everybody. But I'm going to go over there and I'm going to pick some basil to make my pizza gourmet.
Nice.
I do like my herb garden.
Nice. Yeah, I've got to admit, my basil pot, it had to go. It just was getting a bit woody. People have seen the show. I've had it for about three months, and so it was just getting a little bit iffy. So got myself some nice fresh basil today, and I thought it had when I bought it, I thought it actually was in a pot, but it's not. So it's got instructions how to pot me.
How to pot me? How to pot my basil?
Yeah, how to pot my basil. I'm guessing. Well,
a basil bouquet. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that smells divine. It really does.
It's that holy trinity, isn't it? It's that basil, cheese, tomato is just
holy trinity.
Yes. I remember driving through France, and this was the best sandwich I have ever had in my life, and it was on a lovely bit of baguette, and it was literally just not camembert, what's the other one? Brie. So brie cheese, tomato, and basil, and a little bit of olive oil, and it was just to die for. I mean, it was hot, so the cheese was lovely and melty, and oh my goodness.
Oh, well done.
Absolutely good. Absolutely good.
Nice.
Right. Now, I really must do something with my dough.
Oh, how about you make a pizza with it, Nick?
I'm busy chatting away. I'm thinking I want to put that on somewhere. So
okay, so question. Do you chop your basil or do you tear it?
Oh, I bit of both. If it's in a salad, I'll tear it. If it's just in cooking, I'll chop it. But I'm a bit like that on the old salads. I like to I'll tear the lettuce, and the reason being is that if you're chopping in a salad, we haven't had our salad off yet, so I don't really want to give this technique away, but I will as it's you. Is that when you're cutting with a knife? When you're cutting with a knife, that's going to oxidize where it's cut. That will oxidize the leaf, and so we don't want to do that. There's tearing.
Well, I don't care. All right. So I've got.
But yeah, if you're going to eat your salad really quickly, then it doesn't matter, obviously. But
well, that's actually that technique I learned from way back with lettuce. You always use plastic, or you or tear lettuce with your hands. Yeah, so it would be the same principle, but I'm just going to cut this. Okay.
I've made a real pig's ear of putting my dough in the pan.
A pig's ear.
A pig's ear. Yeah, we'll cook one of those one day as well.
Oh, will we? A trotter.
A trotter. That used to be super popular in the UK. Actually, I've had a pig's trotter. Very nice, actually. Very nice. Okay. But it's one of those old school foods that we don't kind of
Well, it's nothing that I've ever really run out and gone, all right, it's probably right there, right down there with lambs. What do they call it? Brains and lamb's fry.
Oh, the old offal.
Well, does this look gourmet enough for you?
Yeah, yours is looking super amazing.
All right, now I haven't got a cover that's the size of the sort of the fry pan, so I'm just going to stick this on there. The only thing with that is when I lift it up, all the cheese goes up because it sticks to the top of the lid. But hey, you know what? You make do with what you've got.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like that idea. That's a very good idea. So yeah, so you're basically doing it in your frying pan oven with a lid on.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well,
yeah,
it's a
You're thinking
it's a no oven pizza fry pan. So I just wait till the bocconcini melts a bit and the tomatoes soften up. Nige is here. Hey, babe. Thanks for joining. Hi, Nige. Bring your friends.
That's all good. Oh, Christina's saying, oh, yeah, a cauliflower base, Christina. That would probably work as well. We've done cauliflower rice on the show before. We did that with the chicken, and that's easy to make that into a mash, and then just make it into a base. That's the thing. I mean, cauliflower is super flexible. It does, of course, taste like cauliflower, which is which is not bad.
I made broccoli bread when I was really into the keto. It was actually Wild Fit, which is it's a Wild Fit diet. I think I mentioned it before. Developed by a guy called Eric Edney, and it's a cross between keto and paleo, and it's expounds the evils of sugar, which I thoroughly agree with, wholeheartedly agree. There we go. Not using all that bocconcini. All right. So do remember, if you're here, say hi, and please do make sure that your family and friends come along, because the more the merrier. And we do love to see as many people here as like to show up. But also, you'll see in the comments down below, you'll see there's a link there for mytimetv.live over on Amazon, and there's also one for Nick Wood Live. Hop over there and give us a like, follow us, make a comment, tell us what you'd like. What would you like? Give us 3 ingredients. Everyone pop 3 random ingredients in the newsfeed, in the comments, and we'll see if we can pick out the ingredients and just make something random. Here's Deborah. Hi, how are you, Deb? Nigel's sister. The whole family's here. Nige feels like pizza for dinner. Woo! Come over, babe. Still time.
Oh, that's a question, though, Nige. Whose pizza do you want for dinner?
Yeah. He knows the right answer, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's a fairly safe bet.
Vicky's here too. Yeah, the whole Goose family. Hey, Nigel's daughter Vicky. Hello, darling. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
You're loading it in your favour today.
That's right. I've stacked the audience because you might be from the Raymond LeBlanc School of Cookery, but I got a really cool family who are supporting me. Not that you haven't. I'm sure you do too. And I got a boat. Now he's gone. Okay. Yes. Okay. Nige agrees. That's right. Right answer. And Vicky, are you home with Dad or are you out? What you up to, honey? Okay. Christina says she just tried red lentil soaked in water for 2 hours. Did you do a lentil dough or a lentil bread, Christina? That'd be interesting. Oh, here we go. There we go. Next comment. Blitz after 2 hours to make a batter. What else do you put with it?
Oh, nice.
And Vic's home with Dad.
Actually, I used to do a lot of vegetarian cooking. And at one point, I made this. It was a courgette. I think it was called a courgette au gratin, but the base was with red lentils and onions and a little bit of flour just to bind it, and it was really, really delicious. But my niece, bless her, I think she's now 31, but she was only 3 at the time, and she didn't like it because it had bits in it.
Bits? Bits of what? Bits in it.
It had bits. It wasn't a nice smooth like a quiche base. It was It was lentils, so it had bits in it.
So this is one of the problems that you have when you do this sort of thing.
That's the same family that I made.
Yeah, the same family. Not looking so gourmet now. Nick's frozen. Come back, Nick. Refresh. No, there he is.
They didn't like the pizza because it was square, even though Alice had helped me make the tomato sauce.
Okay, interesting family you have.
But
all right. So
strange family.
Now Christina says you soak red lentils for 2 hours and you blitz them to make a batter, and then you cook in a non-stick pan, no oil or butter. And then is that like a pancake or a base then, Christina? Because I was thinking we should do something with lentils. What about some patties or something like that? We could do. We haven't got any ingredients. The only thing that's been mentioned is lentils. What if we do something with lentils?
Lentils is good. You can do quite a lot with lentils. I mean, it's not just soups and thickeners. You can do quite a bit with lentils.
Should we do lentils next week?
But we need give us another. Yeah, let's do lentils. But give us another. Can you give us another 1 or 2 ingredients that we can?
This is getting embarrassing.
We can go. We can go 2 routes with lentils, can't we? We can go Indian, European. Nice.
All right. Okay. So, like I said, it's not looking so gourmet now, is it?
Okay.
All right. I've got to lift my game.
Yours looks more like a pizza than mine.
Since you've been, I reckon that's just about done. I don't want to put the lid on anymore because it just ends up mashing it.
Cool. Right.
Over on Amazon, you'll see I've got a couple of products featured there. Namely a pizza cutter, which should be here, not there.
Oh, good thinking.
I have another. Oh, okay. So Christina's saying it's supposed to be used as a pancake or tortilla. So Christina, does it fold okay? Does it act as intended? That's interesting. Really interesting. All right. Well, I'm just about ready to take mine out. How are you doing there, Nick?
I'm not far off. The dough is pretty much done. The tomatoes are reduced down. Just gave you a little shot there. They're getting much more reduced now. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of herbs in there. And that's the base. I've got some red onions that have just been chopped. And then, all I need to do at the end is just pop my German meats on.
Okay, doke. Well, here we go. Christina. Christina is saying, years ago, she had a Thai green lentil burger. Yum. It was so Moorish, possibly had potatoes. That's it. So you would make the lentil patty for the burger. Is that what you're talking about, Christina? because that's getting my mind ticking over. Because I might make a naked burger, because I don't, I rarely eat bread. Well, apart from this, but I wonder if you could make a lentil burger and then make the lentil like a lentil. What do you call it? Tortilla. No, that's a place in Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it?
Yeah, that might be a bit overkill on the.
So I like to put it on a pancake. Have it like the pancake.
Might be a bit overkill on lentil.
Okay, yeah, it might be. So you'd be farming for a week, wouldn't you? All right, try some other ideas at us, folks. Christina, thank you for your input. This is really good. Like, we need encouragement, but please encourage us. Come on. If you're over on Amazon, please hit the follow button and unmute for audio. I said, if you can't hear me, it's because you have
go on mute. Right, there we go. I just put my red onions and basil in my tomato paste.
Nice. That's what I forgot, the onions. But you know what? I'm going to go onion free today. So Christina's saying yes on a patty. So the red lentils, some cracked on folding, but it's not supposed to. The video showed how you could use it to wrap. Yeah. Hey, Shaz. Great. Now, Sharon here, we've been trying to get Sharon to have her own cooking show for about 3 years now. We've got a title, we've got the content, we just need Sharon to show up and do it. It's called Sizzle with Shaz. I can see it now. Sizzle with Shaz. Come on, Sharon.
Yeah.
You can do it.
And as we said before, if anyone else wants to come and join us.
Yes. I'd love to have Roz on. Sharon, Shaz, you can jump in. We've got plenty of room. We can have a cook-off.
Yeah, we can have 4 people on the screen. So
Sharon's laughing.
Let's go with that. Right. So, what am I going to do?
She thinks it's funny.
You'll be laughing. Sharon, you'll be laughing even more when you see this pizza.
Well, is it going to be like my chicken adobo?
Yeah, you know how I said earlier I like thin and crispy.
Not crispy. Oh, is it too crispy? Oh wow, that looks great. Oh my god.
It's not very
up to the camera. Let's have a look.
But
did you cook that in the pan?
There you go. There's your
Wow. That's a no oven pizza base.
What can I say?
That's it. I'm going home. I'm taking my wood and going home. Oh wait, I already am. That is really cool.
My big fear though, it's good, isn't it? And that was, and we made that in the old Nutri Ninja. I can't show you the utensils now because they're sitting in the sink. That's my big worry is Debs comes home and says, "What the hell have you done?" Because normally I clean as I go, but of course while we're doing the show we can't do that. So
that's all right. I'm sure Debs will understand.
Now
Sharon has said she's never seen pizza with no oven. There you go. So. And Nige goes, it looks great. So even Nige is impressed with you, with what you've done there. I'm just going,
thank you, Nige.
From here.
Just
remember what time your bread started, darling.
It is. It's that homemade bread smell is just gorgeous.
So, and I've got the waft of basil that's just gently swirling by. Really nice. Well, I'm going to take mine out now because I think it's done. Dunzo. So if you've just joined us, we're doing a pizza cook-off, no oven pizza cook-off, Australia versus England. I'm wearing my Aussie top. And Nick is wearing his Raymond LeBlanc School of Cookery jacket.
Yeah, I'm wearing my Chef Whites. So
Aaron's going for Nige. And I've made a cheesy crust just for Joanne.
Oh, nice.
The cheesy crust is in here, in between the two bits of sourdough bread, flatbreads. What do I call them? Wraps or flatbreads? I don't know what you call them.
Yeah, flatbreads. What are they? Wraps? Oh, they're flatbreads, are they? Well, that's pretty much what I made here. It's it was just a flatbread, really, just flour, water, a little bit of yeast. That's all it was. That's nice and easy in the pan. So I've got some basil. Oh, I need my toppings. Now then.
Minutes ago, and she's saying it looks great. Yes, thank you, Chaz. It does look great, and it smells even better. Just even the smell of the I think the basil, which is freshly picked from my garden, my little herb garden. And in fact, I got another one today. I'm gonna have to show you because I'm getting obsessed. Just hold on a minute.
Okay, just put the pepperoni on. So this is just a nice German meat, German salami, German cheese, just to finish it off.
All right, so this, I have no idea where I'm going to put it. I live on a boat and I'm starting to put green stuff everywhere. So that's my wheat grass. I'm going to do wheat grass. Little greenhouse. And if not, when you come over, if you find there's nowhere to sit, it's all taken up with greenhouses and grass and stuff, we'll just have to sit on the top deck. So,
nice.
There we go. Nice. Italian mama. I've got the beard for it and the moustache. Oh, Vicky, I'll come over and make you one. I remember I made those. I made a salmon with feta and cream cheese base. That was nice for a gourmet pizza. That was really nice.
Does sound lovely.
Yeah, I think I put it was salmon, baby spinach leaves, but the base was cream cheese, and I had some capers. So it's another, you can do different variations of it. That's a really basic one. All it is basil pesto, lovingly made by Coles, and tomato, bocconcini, and homegrown basil. So, but I will, when I get my stash of greens up a bit more, I'll be able to. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm also on the salmon. Yes. Yeah, I think, you did like that one.
Nice.
Aaron's saying, is mine vegetarian? You're a meat eater. Yeah, yes, mine's it's all vegetarian, and but I'm Nick's, I think, has, what have you got on yours? Let's have a look.
There you go. So I've got so tomato and red onion base with, I've got a German salami, I've got pepperoni and German smoked cheese, topped with some lovely fresh basil.
Woo! Oh, Lizzie. Hey, I thought it was Vicky. How you doing, Lizzie? Nigel's other daughter. The goozers are in the house.
There we go. So there you go. There's a non-oven pizza.
Non-oven pizza. So are you grilling that, or is that ready to go?
No, I'm happy with that as it is, to be honest. I mean, the cooked meats are there, the cheese is okay. Doesn't really need to be grilled. I think it's fine.
So let's cut it and let's see. Hey, what time is it there, Nick?
Okay, we're just coming up for it's gone 11 o'clock. So
time for an early lunch.
11's snack. Let me just I will just pop it
11ish snack
for a minute.
All right. So this is cutting well.
I'll just have a little slice.
I'll just have a little slice to be polite. And then we'll shut the camera. And then I'll inhale the rest of it.
Okay. So here we go.
Oh, here we go. Taste test. All right. That's good.
Oh my God.
Really good.
Wow. I know. I say this every week. I cannot believe how nice that tastes. That is way nicer than I thought.
Sharon's saying 11C. So pommy. Now, Christina's saying, cooking suggestion. What can you do with miso paste other than soup or momos? Momos?
That's a very good question.
Anyone else got any suggestions as well? So we've got lentils, we've got miso paste. Over on Amazon, if you have some suggestions over there, please wade in. I would love to see what suggestions you have over there. Yeah, this is really nice. You know, the stuffed crust. I haven't made that for you, Nige, or Lizzie, or Vicky, but I will, because the stuffed crust on this, it's still very thin, like you can see. A very thin crust. But I've put, before I cooked it, I put two of the crusts together. I put a layer of cheese in the middle, and it's really, really tasty. However, if you're looking to reduce your waistline, I don't advise it. Oh, okay. Momos or a meat or a vegetable dumpling. Oh, yeah, like the momos.
Okay.
Momos.
Nice. So is Christina, are you a vegetarian?
Well, Sharon's not, and I don't know whether she's yumming yours or mine, but I think this is pretty good.
Both, I think.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
It's very difficult to eat and talk with your mouth full. But yeah, I've admit, I'm with you, Adaire. When the cameras stop rolling, that is going. There's only one place that pizza's going.
Early lunch. Thank you, Vicky.
Early.
That's great, guys.
Tuesdays has to be my cheat day on the keto carbs, because that is just too good not to eat. I promised Debs I'd save her some.
That's liver. That's really good. All right.
Maybe just a photo. I should have taken a photo of it to put on my Keto Nick Facebook page.
Well, you can do a close up of half of it, make out it's a whole one. Sharon's saying Adaire sounds yummy. Christine's saying not quite, but heading that way, is meat not agreeing these days.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, the stuffed pizza crust. Yes, Sharon, the stuffed pizza crust. I did that by accident. I just cooked two of those. I took them out of the freezer, and they were stuck together. So I put them in the pan to heat them up, so to separate them. And then I thought, well, I've got another one here. I don't want two pizzas, so I just put some cheese in the middle and made a stuffed crust. And I went, Bob's your uncle. Well, he's mine actually, but you know. So yes, never looked back. All right. Well, that's good. We I was thinking those pizzas are so quick and so easy to make. I thought, well, 10 minutes, and what are we going to talk about?
I know. I love that, Sharon. Stop eating, Nick, and take us. Sharon, it is so tasty. Seriously, it is so tasty that I couldn't stop. It was delicious. It is delicious. So, and I was going
to take a photo of my studio, and I'll do that now while you're all live and I'm there taking a photo of my studio.
Oh. Christine saying one part of my family background is German. No, it's one of those horror children So instead of eating a slice of
Fritz is Adelaide's Devon.
From the butcher, I used to eat raw sausage.
I got German heritage as well, Christina. And then everyone, your grandmother would say, "You're going to get worms." Might do too.
I know. It's so funny, and I don't want to bring the tone down, but that's why in Germany their toilets are slightly shaped differently, so you can see if you've got worms. There's an unnecessary fact.
Nothing like having a poo conversation over dinner or lunch or breakfast or whatever.
Yeah, of things you don't discuss at the dinner table, that's definitely one.
That's one of them, but good old Nick brings it up. You're allowed to because you're from the Raymond LeBlanc School of Cooking.
Yeah, we can discuss that sort of thing where I'm from, Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm allowed to because I got
this was one of the loveliest things about living in Germany, is that they are not the sausage nation for no reason, and it is just every sort of sausage under the sun, and all of them were absolutely beautiful. I don't think I had one bad one. And coming back to UK, it's really like, when you go to the supermarkets, it's like, where's all the nice German sausage?
Well, that'd be like drinking beer in England and coming to Australia, drinking beer in Australia, and then going back to England and drinking beer, wouldn't it?
That's true. And again, another great thing to live in Germany was, their beer is amazing. As is Belgian beer, actually. Belgian beer is really good as well. We need to have a beer tour. Well, when the COVID's over, we'll have a beer tour of the world.
I stole a beer stein from Germany once and got stopped at the border in Switzerland. I was so paranoid. I thought they stopped and took my passport because I stole a beer stein. But I think I told you that story because we were standing in line river on the river on a cruise, and I was standing in line waiting to be served at the bar, and they hadn't opened the bar. And when they opened the bar, I was in this line on my own, and there was a line up next to me, and I was apparently in the wrong spot, and they just ignored me for 45 minutes. And I'm going, but I'm here. And they're going, no, you're not in line. I had to go and get them the end of the line. But I was there first. Just was standing 2 foot in the wrong place. Anyway, much love to all the Germans. Nigel's got German heritage, and I've got German heritage, and so has Christina. So
I have none, but I did live there. So
Sharon says you're both enjoying pizzas, and all pizza is under each cook's control. I like it. I like it a lot. So we both win. I reckon. I think we'd call that one a draw.
I think so. I think because it was
so. Yeah,
beautiful.
I was hopeful for a split second that I might actually make the grade this week, but a draw is good.
I tell you, I think you definitely would have had it if you'd actually made your own base.
Yeah, it never crossed my mind.
Was that easy?
I know. I don't have a dough mixer though.
Yeah, you don't have your ninja.
I'm going to. And you know what we could do is what we did with the chicken adobe, put up the ingredients. So if people want to make them, we could do that. So, and I'd like to have a go at making your dough now. I'd see how easy it is to do. So you've inspired me.
Yeah.
So I could,
And the people that were watching at the beginning, I weighed a little bit of flour out, got it totally wrong, did too much water as well, but you just add, and then boom, suddenly becomes a beautiful dough, and you really can't go wrong. But
he hasn't seen me do it yet.
And that was the first time I'd used that dough mixing element of the Nutri Ninja, so that was really good. So I'm going to use it again.
Christina says her great grand used to bleed the cow to make metwurst. Oh, that's serious stuff. That's back to basics, isn't it? Oh, Sharon's a Belgian beer girl. Nice.
Yeah, Belgian beer, and they have the most lovely glasses as well in Belgium for your beer. Beautiful, really cool.
Yay, Sharon! And very inspirational. Whoa, you got a day to get into, and I've got an evening to wind up.
Yeah.
So I reckon we'll go and inhale our pizzas.
Yeah.
So have you got? Next week I'm going to have to. We'll have to pass next week and then do the week after, because I've got the lovely shout out to Sue Shaw from Enlightened Tribe, who's coming to Queensland, and she'll be here on Tuesday. We're having an event on Tuesday night, so I just ran out of days in the calendar, so I'd have to.
No worries.
But well, that's okay.
In that case, what I might do next Tuesday then, Adaire, is I might just do a series of little things. So, like I've said before, how we make how you can make your own butter really easily, how you can do your tomatoes, drain them, have a clear tomato drink. So yeah, I'll do lots of little recipes for next week if anyone wants to join me. So yeah, just
he's going to do it. He's doing it without me. All right, bye.
There's something we can do with the competition. So
no, that's cool. We'll keep going. Christine wants to know, is your dough just flour and water, or did you include yeast?
Oh, yeah, no, I did put yeast in as well. Yeah, a little bit of yeast.
Okay, so yeast, that's what I'm saying.
Flour, water, yeast. I'm going to put the yeast in the water and a little bit of olive oil.
Okay, there you go. I think the oil makes it like that real stretchy sort of,
It helps. Yeah, it makes it easier to use, to be honest. And that's it's one of those things. It's the same with bread. I oil the surface. I don't flour the surface. Yeah. I was adding to the mixture, and you don't want that. Whereas the oil will just make it lovely.
So so when you put it in you put it in the pan, and you cooked it on the stove on both sides, and then put it under the grill to brown it. Is that right?
No, I literally just cooked it on both sides on the pan. So dry pan.
Oh, okay. So
didn't even use the grill. No. Well, no, when you said no oven, I thought actually I'll be a good boy myself. So yeah, and just both sides cooked it beautifully through.
Well, when I get my flamethrower, all bets are off.
Love it. Brilliant.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. It's been a very enjoyable evening, and I hope you enjoyed watching us and learning and having a bit of a laugh with us too. So, Nick, we'll see you next week. Well, we might try and tune in and throw some love your way. Otherwise, we'll be back next Tuesday fortnight rather. Fortnight today. We'll be doing something with lentils and miso, or I'm not sure. We'll let you know. Any suggestions, please keep them coming. If you're watching on the replay, we're happy to take suggestions even between now and then as well. Sharon just says, one last comment. Never heard of making dough in a bullet. So there you go. We learn new things every day. Neither would I, Sharon. And Christina says, wonderful night. Take care. Have a great day, evening. Bye, everyone.
You guys, take care.
Bye.